Prince Harry tonight said he and the royals don't speak the same language. In a new blow to the king, Harry said he felt more and more distant from loved ones. He said therapy helped and told trauma guru Gabor Maté in a web chat, "I feel better." The Duke of Sussex heaped more misery on King Charles and the royal family by suggesting they speak a different language. Harry said therapy had helped him, but he realized he was more and more distant from loved ones. The Duke of Sussex was speaking for the first time since he and wife Meghan were ordered to quit their UK-based Frogmore cottage. In a live internet chat with trauma guru Gabor Maté, "Harry, get all the latest news sent to your inbox. Sign up for the free Mirror newsletter." Harry's comments in the £20 pay per view livestream are set to cause a deeper rift with Charles and brother Prince William. He told Canadian author Dr. Maté how he realized he needed to escape after undergoing therapy. Harry, 38, said, "I realized that I'd learned a new language and people that I was surrounded by once, they didn't speak the language, and so I actually felt more pushed aside." Harry, who was diagnosed by Drive Maté as having attention deficit hyperactivity disorder and depression, was talking from the US, where he lives with Meghan and their 2 children. He claimed sharing his trauma in bestseller Spare was an act of service. Of negative reaction, he said, "The more they criticize, the more I feel the need to share." Dr. Maté said Harry's rich life had been deprived of touch from his father and grandmother, the late Queen. Harry said elements of his childhood were incredibly painful and that he always felt slightly different to other royals. He drew parallels with his mum Diana, who died in a road crash in 1997 after divorcing Charles. Harry said, "I felt strange being in this container and I know that my mum felt the same. It makes sense to me. I felt as though my body was in there and my head was out, and sometimes it was vice versa." Asked whether readers would see Spare as him wallowing in self-pity, Harry replied, "I definitely don't see myself as a victim." Asked about how it felt to break free by quitting the UK, Harry replied, "It feels great. Once the book came out I felt incredibly free. I felt a huge weight off my shoulders. Where I am now, what has happened in the process, I've lost a lot. But I've gained a lot. To see my kids growing up the way they are, I can't imagine how that would have been possible in that environment." He told Holocaust survivor Dr. Maté how he was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress after seeking counseling over Diana's death. Harry said, "When I started to really unpack 12-year-old Harry at the point of where my mother died, that did start to unravel all sorts of other moments. It was scary. I turned what I thought was supposed to be sadness to try to prove to her that I missed her, to realizing that actually she just wanted me to be happy. And that was a huge weight off my chest." Harry said he had used psychedelic drug ayahuasca to deal with the traumas and pains of the past. He said, "It was the cleaning of the windshield, the removal of life's filters. It brought a sense of relaxation, release, comfort, a lightness that I managed to hold on for a period of time. I started doing it recreationally and started to realize how good it was for me. It is one of the fundamental parts of my life that changed me and helped me deal with the traumas and pains of the past." Of cocaine, he added, "That didn't do anything for me. More a social thing. It gave me a sense of belonging for sure. Marijuana is different, that did actually really help me. Alcohol is certainly more of a social thing." Harry also claimed a lot of people in the armed forces didn't necessarily agree or disagree with the invasion of Afghanistan, where he served as a helicopter pilot. He said, "You were doing what you were trained to do." There was no comment from Buckingham Palace tonight.